our July 2020 monthly reading. Don't forget that you can check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, you know, whatever you want for kind of a pick your own adventure story. You can see where and what is resonating with you and kind of get a better understanding for how that can affect you personally and in what areas of your person and your life and all of that good stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling your cards. Aquarius, so interesting energy. I feel like you guys are almost channeling Empress energy this month. I do feel like there's a heavy focus on family and work. You guys are showing up as the goddess card. So the light attribute is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. And the shadow attribute is exploitation of the female nature and form. But I'm really seeing this almost as an embodiment of the Empress card, especially with this water and Saturn nature coming through. Now, just in case some of you guys aren't as familiar with the lunar houses in Vedic astrology, Saturn sits in the water houses. So you guys could be dealing with a water sign this month. Some of you guys, so that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you guys could be working on settling some kind of foundation. There's a lot of family energy coming. Some of you guys, like, you're getting married or you're buying a house, you're doing something like that, you're building your family. You're definitely considering your wealth goals and you're putting effort and money into I was going to say into building your money, time, effort into building your money. I feel like people are looking at you as very beautiful, as very tempting this month. For those of you guys who are not committed, or even if you are committed, I do feel like people, especially in the workplace, like they're just starting to notice you, like you're looking really good and there's something about you that's quite feminine and even intuitive. I feel like you'll notice in your workplace, like you're coming off as quite intuitive. And just so you guys know, like when I'm saying feminine, I don't mean female. I mean that you could be channeling some kind of like nurturing, abundant energy. Even if it's something as simple as like you have all the pencils, like no one else seems to have a pencil, but like you're just so abundant, you have all the erasers and all the pencils, and people are like, you know what, that Aquarius really has their stuff together. So I do feel like you have a lot of emotions going on under the surface about your home life and about your stability. I feel like you're trying to nurture a lot of those things. You're planting some seeds now that I feel like you've planted a lot of seeds and you do have some kind of stable foundation, whether this is in work or in your family life. But it's like you're starting to plan for something even bigger. Some of you guys might be considering having a child, having a baby. But there's something like that you feel kind of bound to. There's like a lot of happy home energy here, you guys. I just have to say, I mean, you have the 4 of Wands. This is a happy home card. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles. So you're finding the magic in the mundane here. And again, like you're starting to build legacy. You're starting to build your wealth. Again, some of you guys might be finding out that you're pregnant. You might be trying to get pregnant, putting work into that, you know. So yeah, I think that you guys might have a lot of happy fun time this month in a special way, if you get what I'm saying, with the Devil card here. But I just feel like you guys are focused on your material self as well, like expanding in the material world in whatever way that means to you. Some of you guys are expanding in your career, expanding with a goddess, right? I feel like you guys are expanding in your career. You feel like you belong. There's a lot of good feelings with the people that you work with. Coming off of the King of Pentacles, some of you guys have gotten married in the past, and like you're thinking, like the not too distant past, you know, you're thinking about having some kind of a child or a baby. Others of you guys, like you have built something, you have a business, possibly you're thinking about like growing that in some kind of way. Do you see what I'm saying? There's like I'm trying to throw out examples, but there's this constant theme of like you have built something and it's pretty stable, and you're continuing to put that love and care into it, and you're nurturing it, and you're being very intuitive about the way that you're going about it in order to grow something for the future, something like that's really tied to your legacy here. But for some of you guys, like there is there is anxiety coming through and sleepless nights coming through in your future. So be careful not to overextend yourself here, because you might get a little bit ambitious, and before you know it, you've got a lot on your plate, and you're wondering, you might be a little bit impatient, because maybe by the end of the month you're wondering like if whatever this work that you've put in is going to grow and turn into something. And with the Hangman, I do feel like there might be some kind of delay. You also have Saturn and the Devil, which is Capricorn here. Then you have so much Pentacles energy. So there is some slower moving energy here to be kind of considered. So there's something that you feel disappointed about at the end of the month. Maybe that, I'm not even going to say that, I'm not going to put that out there. But you might be feeling a little bit disappointed at the end of the month, but just keep in mind that you're dealing with heavy earth energy, and sometimes these things take time, whatever it is that you're trying to build. There could be some kind of obstacles and restrictions in your way, maybe because of a group of people or because of something kind of happy, because I feel like maybe some of you guys, like, you are being very intuitive, but there might be something you want really bad, so you're putting a lot of work into it. And yeah, because it's something about having like happiness and success like coming through in the future. You're trying to build some kind of stability for yourself. A lot of you guys, this does involve children. I just got to keep saying that. It involves love, marriage, and children and family and building legacy. For others of you, this is some kind of idea, some kind of pet project that you have with the Queen of Cups. There's a way that you are choosing to expand yourself. There's work that you know that you need to put in. And so some of you guys might need to make some kind of decision here towards the end of the month. This is all decision energy coming through really, really strong. Because I'm feeling like there's a moment where you have a realization that like you have to make some kind of decision, but you're feeling a little bit confused about it, and ultimately you have to make some kind of a judgment call. And something kind of comes to an end. And yeah, by the end of the month, it's like maybe that's what you're waiting on, is for something to come to a close, something that you've been working on, some kind of cycle to end here. But yeah, I just feel, I'm just going to say, like, some of you guys might be headed for a little bit of a tower moment here at the end of the month. And it could involve some kind of a choice or decision. But, you have like good friends around you. I feel like a lot of you guys have stability in your family situation or your spirituality or something to help you weather some kind of pain here and move away from that and start over again. So there's ultimately like some kind of rebirth here at the end of the month. There's like this birthing energy around this, and I'm not trying to scare you guys. Like, for those of you who like are definitely not pregnant, and just please take it as a metaphor. There's with birth, there's like this whole gestation process. It's this whole like putting a lot of work and carrying something and really wanting this to work out, nurturing it, and then trying to kind of give birth to something. Something might turn out not exactly the way that you planned, but it's like you do have a group of people around you, or at least you have people around you who love you, Aquarius, and who are going to help you get through whatever this is. And just know that there is like some kind of a rebirth happening here, where you might come back like stronger than ever before here, and it's like, that quote that's like, you're not starting from nothing, you're starting from experience. Like, that's something that's kind of happening for you this month. And I just feel that you're really invested in something, and your emotions are really invested in something, and you feel really bound to it. And it's almost like you feeling like your success as a person or something like depends upon this happening at this time or whatever. But just know that like, it's not who you are. This is leading to some kind of wisdom, this process that you're going through, because you do. And it's not that it's not going to work out. That's not what I'm seeing at all. It's just, this is only a month-long reading, and I feel you maybe getting a little bit impatient with something because of how much you want it and how much you care about it. I do feel like some of you guys are focused on your status or your position in society. Some of you guys are getting out on social media or something. You're really putting yourself out there in a way, in order for your work. So I don't know if you're doing some kind of advertising on social media for some new business project, and you're trying to pull your family and friends in to like support you in this new business venture. Because some of you guys are trying to like move some kind of business forward, and like there's success here in the past. There's definitely some kind of family or tradition. There's like definitely also a father figure is coming through here. And he might have given you a little bit of money or something to start something, and so you're pulling things in. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting like real estate, you know? So you're working in real estate and you're like getting your picture out on the billboards and passing out your cards, and you're sharing houses on your social media, and you're trying to get your friends involved, and it's like you're making all these plans and you really want to move forward, that kind of a thing. And it just might not take off as fast, you know, as fast as you want it to. But I'm almost getting like this, that the springtime is coming, is something that I'm hearing. So it's like, I do feel like your thoughts are a little bit scattered around your emotions. And maybe you're feeling a little bit isolated. You're wondering whether or not you should give up. But it's like you have this vision in your mind of happiness and joy and abundance. Honestly, like you're working towards your abundance. And so you're realizing that you maybe need to pull back and have like a bit more of a tempered approach. Bring something in, like something, maybe you realize that something was like just a little bit out of balance, out of whack. So you pull in and you regroup and you consider how you were carrying this burden in order to have like your clarity for a new day. And the next time that you go back out it, like I said, you're starting from experience, and so you kind of know what pitfalls to look out for, and it's something that you have better control over, and you're better able to protect it in some way as you move forward. Because I see this leading to ultimately your ultimate success and freedom. You know, not that it's not going to require hard work, but you already know that you're already putting in the hard work. And, you know, there also might be someone come along to help you, especially help you with like image and planning and strategy. Somebody who wants to like help you build a brand or something like that. Somebody who's really charismatic and helpful, you know, to help you kind of navigate any negativity or like negative press is what I wanted to say. This could also, you might be working with some kind of a professional that like really knows what they're doing in order to get you to your happy ending. Because ultimately this, I do feel like whatever this is that you're working on, yeah, there's tons of success coming. It's just not coming, like maybe it's not coming as soon as you think it's coming, but it's about putting it in the work. And like, you know what, this is beautiful because you're in your own energy here, because Saturn is the planetary ruler of Aquarius in Vedic. So definitely. And honestly, like there might be something around Saturn season where we go from Capricorn to Aquarius, where you're going to start to see something really take off, you know, for yourself. Because ultimately, I do think that whatever this is, like it's going to prosper you here. And it's going to get you some kind of stability and some kind of legacy. This could be the start of some kind of legacy for you. But it's a longer term thing. That's the thing to keep in mind. It's a longer term thing, you know? Yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, Aquarius. This is exciting. Whatever this is, it's exciting. And just know that like, it's not that this isn't going to work out. But it is that you're just building it, and it's a bit trial and error of finding your path forward. You know, you have to walk your path one step at a time. And I feel like that's what you're doing, is like you're walking your path and you're figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. So you're getting that foundation in place so that this actually can take off. It just might, you know, with all this pentacles energy here, it's like it's something, you're building in pentacles. So it might take a little time, but you definitely have the inspiration. I feel like you guys have a vision. You have a vision of how you want your legacy to be, how you want your family to be, your business to be. You might want to start some kind of family business or something like with friends. But yeah, some of you guys want to start a family business. So that is just what I'm getting for you guys, Aquarius. I hope that resonated. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if it did. And I wish you guys the best with your endeavor. And I can't wait to see where this is doing next month. Bye, guys.